What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. This week we're coming to you from Kissimmee Prairie Preserve State Park, just outside Okeechobee, Florida. Now, this is not to be confused with Kissimmee State Park in Lake Wales. Similar names, two totally different places, totally different locations. We're at Kissimmee Prairie Preserve State Park. This is actually the first state park that we ever camped in. 3 years ago when we bought our first travel trailer, Erica and I came here for a weekend trip. It was about an hour or so from where we lived, so it was an easy trip over. We stayed over in the family campground. This park has two loops. Family campground and equestrian campground. We were in the family campground over in Site 7. Saw a bunch of alligators. Did not see any deer or any other wildlife. And
we didn't really realize that you could stay in the equestrian campground without a horse.
Yeah, I mean, equestrian campground, obviously you think you gotta have a horse to stay here. When you're booking online on Reserve America, you have to make sure you have the all box checked when you're looking for campsites, because if you don't, then they'll just show you the family campground and the astronomy pad sites. They won't show you the equestrian sites, but if you check all, it'll show you all of them. And it says on Reserve America in like 3 different places that you don't have to have a horse to stay back here. So we love this side of the campground. It's been beautiful. There has been turkeys through here every single day. There's been deer come through here. We've seen a tremendous amount of wildlife on this trip. So we opened up the blinds this morning, and right behind the campsite, have a couple visitors this morning. Turkeys right away when we got here, including one that was trying to fight himself in the reflection of the bumper of my truck. Man, out here at Kissimmee Prairie Preserve, beautiful place, but I got some turkeys with a bad attitude. My goodness, look at this guy beating a dog out of my bumper, out of his reflection actually, in our bumper. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. It's right here. He ain't worried about nobody. Go on now. You're beating up my truck. Look, you know what? He said, he's coming to beat it up some more. Joker won't go. Won't leave. He's getting after it. Look at this guy. So he sees his reflection, and he's looking under the truck to see where the other turkey's at. Oh, there's his buddies. They're over on that side. They said they don't know what this fool's doing over here. Not cool. But as far as our stay here, it's been phenomenal. We had a couple days where the weather wasn't so hot, but we built in enough time here to where we actually could ride out that bad weather and then still get to go explore the park a little bit.
We're out on a walk and we come around the corner, have some big turkeys. And some deer in the background.
Where?
Right by the red trailer?
Huh? Oh wow, I see it. Turkeys, but don't forget the deer. We got turkeys, deer, and vultures. Oh my.
Alright, so we come out here today. This trail that we're on, about 2 miles down from the campground. We were here about 3 years ago. Just Erica and I come out here. It was our first state park that we ever visited, that we ever camped at. with our old travel trailer. So we just took a walk down here back then and saw a tremendous amount of alligators laying all on the shoreline. It was March. A cold front had just come through, so it was really cool out, but it was a nice bright sunny day, and those alligators were out sunning themselves on the shore. And we told Dylan about it, and he was wanting to come and check it out and see if there were any alligators out today. And as we walked down the path, we're just getting started down the path close to the water, and we've got one laying up on the shore right over here. So super awesome. And we left Nix at home this time. Last time we come down here, we actually brought her with us because we didn't know this trail had so many alligators on it. So we're gonna ease on up here. We're gonna head down and see if we can see some alligators sunning up on the bank. So here's this big guy out here laying out. I gave him plenty of room. Let him just continue his day of sunbathing out here. So a couple things about this park. It's way out. Okeechobee, like I said, is the closest town. The Okeechobee Walmart, which is probably the biggest store closest to here, is almost right at an hour away. So if you're going to come here, make sure you have your supplies, make sure you're stocked up so you don't have to run to the store, because it ain't going to be a quick trip to the store and back. Once you arrive at the park and hit the gate, you still have 5 miles down a dirt road to get back to the campground. So you're gonna come in, cool, we're almost there. And you got 5 miles down a washboard dirt road to get back here. Not the easiest place to get to. Your stuff's gonna be dirty by the time you get back here and get out, but it's definitely worth it. It's been a great stay for us. We really enjoyed it.
And just because it's way out, it doesn't mean there's not good cell signal. So there's really good cell signal. We have Verizon, and it's worked great for us while we're here.
Yeah, the cell signal out here has been outstanding. It's been fast. We've had no issues getting online. And we noticed that, we knew that from our last trip.
And that's a big difference with Lake Kissimmee State Park, which is in Lake Wells, where we've also camped at, and they have 0 cell signal.
Yeah, no service out there at all. So this place gets you out, it gets you away from everything, and then you also have good cell signal. So you really can't beat it to be this far out.
And the price, $16 a night.
Yeah.
For electric and water.
I mean, this place is a win all the way around. You're out, you're away from everything. It's extremely quiet out here. Super peaceful, super dark. Cell signal's great, and $16 a night.
That's probably, I'd venture to say that's probably the cheapest, or one of the cheapest Florida state parks that you're going to get into for that price.
Yeah, and I mean, that's with electric and water hookup. So it's not like you're dry camping for $16 a night. You've got some services out here at $16 a night. So definitely can't beat it for sure. And this is definitely going to stay on our list of places to come back to, when we're back in Florida, because we definitely have enjoyed it out here a lot. So since this is a certified dark sky park, they take their light pollution very serious. They don't like you leaving your awning lights running all night long. The bathhouses have red bulbs, so it's just a very dimly lit red bulb at the bathhouse. So there are a few rules that you have to follow as far as your lighting at night. So if you're one of those people that doesn't like all the bright lights that some of the RVs have these days and lighting up their whole campsite, then this is the place for you, because there won't be none of that back here. As soon as it gets dark, when you come outside, it is dark. I mean, it is pitch black dark. Everybody does a good job following the rules, keeping the lights out. And we're hoping that tonight, since that cold front has passed through, hopefully tonight we'll get a good view of the sky. We'll have a nice clear sky and be able to take advantage of some of that darkness out here tonight. So we're also going to give you guys a drive-through of the 2 camping loops, just so you can kind of see the difference between the two. We'll start with the family campground loop. We're going to go through the family campground first, give you guys a little ride around there, show you what it looks like, and then we'll head back to the equestrian campground and show you that loop and our site.
So the family campground has sites 1 through 20, and it's the only area where you'll find a dumpster.
And then we're gonna give you guys a tour of this equestrian loop. So as you come out of the family campground loop, make a left, keep heading towards the back of the park, and on the right up here, they have what they call the astronomy pads, and these are campsites that are out in the open. There's no tree covering at all. This park is a certified dark sky park, so it's got a dedicated astronomy camping area. And most of the people that camp out there have big telescopes set up, and they take it pretty serious. We're gonna pull over here, and we'll get you a picture of what kind of telescopes these guys are setting up out here. They take it pretty serious, and they're into their astronomy out here for sure. No, that is not a cannon. That is a telescope.
And the equestrian loop has sites 21 through 35.
There's our site right there on the left, site 30, and we really like that site. It's been a good one for us. And that brings us to the end of the equestrian loop. Right here where this Class A is, that's the last site. And then the Prairie Loop Trail starts right here at the end of this campground as well. So you have a parking area right here for it, and you have the Prairie Loop Trail. We definitely like this loop better than the family campground loop. The sites are spaced a little further apart. The family campground is mostly dirt in between the sites. Back here you do have some grass in between the sites. So we definitely have enjoyed our stay back here more than we did when we were up in the other campground. We are in site 30. That horseshoe would indicate that it's the equestrian loop. As you can see, nice spacing in between the sites. We got some grass, beautiful shade trees up above. So here's the site. This is from the road. Plenty of room to park in front of your RV. And one thing we really like about this site, in particular site 30, is the amount of space you have on the campsite. So site 29 is pretty good ways over there. It's set up kind of backwards to where the campsite side is on the wrong side of the site. so I don't think it's super popular, but there's a view out behind the site. And again, we've had deer, turkey, just a tremendous amount of wildlife coming through here every single day. It's been awesome. All right, that's going to do it from Kissimmee Prairie Preserve State Park. Definitely check it out. It is well worth the trip out here, even though it's kind of far out. We appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you guys down the road.